What happens when the strongest heroes and villains clash in epic battles you've never imagined? Welcome to Mythic Battleverse, where legends collide and you decide the victor. Be part of the battle. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and share your ultimate battle ideas in the comments. Let's shape the Mythic Battleverse together.
The void stretched endlessly, a tapestry of stars veiled by the shadow of obliteration. Galactus loomed above the ruins of a star system, his colossal form silhouetted against the dying embers of a shattered sun. Around him, the remnants of planets spiraled like dust in a storm, their cries of annihilation long since silenced. Yet even as he fed, consuming the lifeblood of worlds to satiate his boundless hunger, the gnawing emptiness within him deepened. This time, his devastation had purpose. Beyond the insatiable hunger, a whisper called to him from the depths of the cosmos, the heart of infinity. Far across the galactic expanse, in the desolate silence of Titan's ruins, Thanos sat atop his throne. His cold gaze pierced the darkness, his thoughts consumed not by conquest, but by purpose. A vision haunted him. Lady Death, ethereal and unyielding, her presence a tormenting spectre, she had revealed to him a truth, or perhaps a riddle. True power is not in dominion, but in understanding. The whispers reached him as well. The heart of infinity, a construct of unimaginable power, capable of reshaping existence itself. It was no mere artifact. It was the embodiment of the cosmic balance, a force that promised not just omnipotence, but enlightenment. Thanos knew. Galactus sought it. And where others saw an insurmountable force of nature, Thanos saw a challenge, a test of will, intellect, and destiny. As Galactus moved closer to the artifact's hidden resting place on Nullian Prime, Thanos began his journey. The race between the two titans commenced, their paths strewn with devastation and defiance. The universe watched in silent dread, knowing that the collision of these two forces could unravel all of creation. Galactus's journey was one of unrelenting destruction. Each world he consumed brought him closer to his goal. Yet each feeding left an echo, a scar in the fabric of existence. Planets once teeming with life were reduced to barren husks. Among the debris of his path, the survivors, if they could be called that, whispered of the Devourer's growing desperation. Something had changed in him. Galactus, an entity beyond mortal comprehension, was afraid. For the first time, his hunger was not a mere curse, but a weapon wielded against the unknown. The heart of infinity was not just sustenance, it was salvation. Thanos, in contrast, moved with calculated precision. His journey was not marked by destruction, but by manipulation. He encountered Ego, the living planet, whose vast knowledge hinted at the heart's true nature. It is not a prize, Ego rumbled, but a trap for those who believe themselves invincible. Thanos dismissed the warning, declaring that understanding power required risk. To wield the heart, he reasoned, was to transcend the limits of mortality and ascend to a realm where even gods would bow. As both entities neared Nullian Prime, the universe seemed to recoil. The living tribunal, an impartial judge of cosmic balance, materialized between them. Neither of you understands the weight of your pursuit, the tribunal decreed. The heart of infinity does not grant power, it demands it. Those unworthy will be consumed. Galactus, undeterred, unleashed a surge of energy that fractured the tribunal's manifestation, sending shockwaves rippling through the cosmos. Thanos observed, his mind working tirelessly. He saw in Galactus not an unstoppable force, but a being shackled by his own nature. Power is wasted on you, Devourer, Thanos muttered. You consume to survive. I seek to understand. Nullian Prime was a desolate wasteland, A graveyard of civilizations long forgotten, the heart of infinity lay buried beneath its surface, its presence pulsing like a dying star. As Galactus descended, his towering form cast a shadow over the planet's ruins. The air vibrated with his presence, the weight of his hunger palpable. Thanos arrived moments later, stepping through a portal carved from space itself. His arrival was silent, his movements deliberate. The two titans stood at opposite ends of a battlefield that spanned continents. Between them, the heart's energy erupted, its brilliance tearing through the skies. The artifact's power was tangible, a siren call that promised ultimate dominion. Yet its light revealed more than power. It exposed the truths of those who sought it. For Galactus, it reflected the emptiness of his existence, his unending hunger, his eternal loneliness, and the futility of his role as a cosmic force. For Thanos, it revealed the fragility of his ambition, his quest for understanding, his defiance of death, and the shadows of the countless lives he had extinguished. Neither spoke. There was no need for words. The battle would not be fought with arguments, but with power, a clash of wills that would echo through the universe. Galactus raised his hand, a swirling vortex of cosmic energy forming. In his palm, Thanos responded, summoning the remnants of the Infinity Stone's power, their fractured light dancing across his gauntlet. The ground beneath them trembled. The sky split apart, revealing the void beyond. The heart of infinity watched, its glow intensifying as the confrontation began. The universe held its breath, knowing that the collision of these forces would decide not just the fate of Nulian Prime, but the very fabric of existence. The first collision was an explosion of cosmic fury. Galactus unleashed a beam of pure energy, a torrent of destruction that split the sky and seared the surface of Nulian Prime. The planet's crust cracked, magma spilling forth like the lifeblood of a wounded giant. Thanos countered with the fractured power of the Infinity Stones, their combined force bending space around him, deflecting the onslaught but leaving trails of devastation in its wake. Galactus moved with the weight of inevitability. Each step he took reshaped the land. Beneath him, his towering form blotting out the stars. His hunger was a weapon, his very presence drawing the life from Nulian Prime. Thanos, a mere speck by comparison, darted through the chaos with precision and purpose. He was not fighting to match Galactus in raw strength. He was fighting to exploit his weakness. The heart of infinity pulsed, its light growing brighter with every clash. The artifact fed on their conflict, its energy weaving through the battlefield, amplifying their powers but also exposing their vulnerabilities. For Galactus, it revealed the emptiness of his existence. His devouring nature was no longer a necessity, but a compulsion, a curse that had stripped him of purpose. For Thanos, it revealed the weight of his ambition. Every life he had taken, every world he had destroyed, now bore down upon him, a testament to the fragility of his vision. Thanos leapt forward, his gauntlet ablaze with the remnants of the stones. He struck at Galactus's chest, the impact sending shockwaves rippling across the planet. Galactus staggered, but retaliated with a swipe of his massive hand, swatting Thanos aside like an insect. The mad titan crashed into a mountain, the impact leveling it to rubble. Yet he rose, bloodied but unbroken, his eyes burning with determination. Galactus's voice boomed, a sound that transcended language. "You are a fool, Thanos. You seek understanding, but you are bound by mortality. Power is not a tool to be understood. It is a force to be wielded." Thanos' reply was silent, his actions speaking louder than words. He charged again, his every movement calculated. As Galactus prepared another attack, Thanos raised his gauntlet and unleashed a concentrated burst of energy, striking the heart of infinity itself. The artifact responded, its light intensifying until it engulfed the battlefield. Time seemed to freeze. the two titans found themselves within the heart's essence, a realm of infinite possibility. Here, they were stripped. Of their physical forms, their true selves laid bare. Galactus appeared as a ravenous void, a being defined by hunger and despair. Thanos appeared as a solitary figure, surrounded by the ghosts of those he had destroyed. They stood before the heart, its power within their reach. "Do you see it now?" Thanos asked, his voice cold and steady. "Power is not the answer. It is the question. And the question is, what will you sacrifice for it?" Galactus roared, reaching for the heart. But Thanos moved faster. With a final act of defiance, he channeled the heart's energy through himself, not to wield it, but to destroy it. The heart shattered, its fragments scattering across the cosmos. The battlefield returned, the titans restored to their forms. Galactus, weakened and humbled, retreated into the void, his hunger momentarily quelled. Thanos stood amidst the ruins of Nullian Prime, victorious but burdened. He had won, not through power, but through understanding. As the dust settled, Thanos gazed into the distance. Lady Death appeared, her presence a chilling reminder of his eternal struggle. "You have achieved what few could," she said, "but power always demands a price." Thanos nodded, his expression unreadable. He turned away, his steps heavy as he vanished into the cosmos. The universe, though scarred, was safe for now. And the mad titan's quest for understanding continued, a journey as endless as the stars.